Namaste and welcome. We will approach today's practice through the lens of the five elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. We'll find them omnipresent in and around us, not as material substances, but as tendencies, aspects, and characteristics, always interconnected and always in a perpetual dance together. We'll search within through every movement, pose, and breath for the steadiness of the earth element, for the gentle fluidity of water, for the purifying warmth we create inside, for the light and comfort that the air element carries, and for the space that encompasses all the rest, manifesting in pure awareness of the harmony within and around us. We begin in child's pose, finding stillness, yet feeling the gentle waves of the breath and its warmth moving lightly within us. We tune in to its rhythm, and with the next inhale, we slowly roll the spine up, opening the arms out like wings. They travel up with the breath until the palms touch above the head. The exhale brings them out and down until the fingertips touch the earth. We continue to flow with that rhythm, feeling the space inside and around us with each breath in, adding to that sensation the sense of grounding with each breath out. Following our own pace, we'll take another deep inhale. On the exhale, we'll stretch the arms forward until we bow and touch the earth. The inhale brings us up again, stretching, feeling that delicious stretch when we reach to the sky. Then we exhale with palms in front of the heart. Once again, merging together the body movement with the breath and with the sensations we observe. Surrendering to the ground when we exhale, opening to the inhale and the spaciousness in and around us. We mindfully go through the motions, sipping in the fresh new energy when we inhale and bringing calmness and inner stillness with each exhale. Approaching each breath in every moment when we move gently with pure awareness and grateful appreciation. With the breath setting the pace for our practice, we transition to all fours, finding steadiness here first before the inhale stretches the spine, arching and looking up, then slowly rounding the spine, pushing the ground away with the palms and exhaling. This is another fluid movement alternating between cat and cow pose, which is guided by the breath. The mind stays present and engaged to the flow, observing the inner warmth that the flexing of the spine creates and sensing the lightness, even playfulness of this movement. With the same playfulness, we'll challenge the balance, stretching the right arm and the left leg parallel to the ground when we inhale. The exhale brings the hand and the foot together, enjoying the deeper stretch, inhaling with parallel arm and leg again before returning to the center and switching sides. Observing how the body moves here, is there ease, spaciousness, fluidity, and with it, maybe even a sense of quiet joy starts to emerge. We are cultivating through the practice inner comfort to guide us from pose to pose. Let's notice if we can find it in our first down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, and if we can keep it when we begin moving again, flowing like a wave between down dog and upper dog, another meditative motion in which all the five elements are present. There is stability in the postures, fluidity between them, purifying gentle heat within, lightness and playfulness in the movement, and deep awareness of this wholesome experience. We sense them and embrace them all when we go to upper dog and then down dog one more time. Returning to stillness for a moment before the right leg lifts up to the sky when we inhale. With the exhale, we step it between the hands with control. The left foot steps back on an angle, creating the foundation to ignite within the spirit of a warrior, Virabhadrasana 1. We breathe in with the arms steady up. The exhale brings them behind the back, interlacing the fingers, opening the chest, looking up. On the exhale, we bow forward to become humble warriors. Embracing our vulnerabilities gives us strength to be strong and powerful. We'll fly to another hero destination from here, keeping the arms behind the back, left leg lifts, and we breathe life into Warrior 3, feeling limitless in our powerful journey. Stepping back into Warrior 1, as if recharging with the next breath in and out, then flying again to Warrior 3, finding new strength here with the arms reaching to the horizon. Our warrior journey will bring us to Virabhadrasana 2 next, opening the arms parallel to the ground, sensing our strong center and moving from it. We'll dance the right arm back, stretching the right leg, and with that spaciousness within and around, we exhale in Triangle Trikonasana pose. Present to all the powerful inner sensations that we cultivated so far, we'll land in Half Moon pose with the right hand finding stability on the ground in front and slightly out of the right foot. The left arm is straight up, looking for space and balance, but even here we sense the groundness of the shape, the rhythm of the breath, and the ease to just be. It's time to dance as warriors, finding stability in Virabhadrasana 2 first, reversing it with the right arm up and back when we inhale. The exhale brings us to side angle with the right bent knee and elbow touching. We breathe in with the left arm strong above the head, only to flow down like a wave, which transforms us into Warrior 2 again. Let's windmill the arms and frame the front foot with the palms down, returning from here to the grounding of down dog. We take a full breath in it before lifting the left leg up with the next inhale, and with control we step it between the hands. We begin our warrior journey on this side, observing each movement, breath and sensation as a brand new experience. Reaching up to inhale power into our Warrior 1, exhaling before reaching the arms behind the back to open up, ready to embrace the next inhale, then exhaling and bowing with grace into humble warrior. We surrender to the pose, feeling the breath moving within, giving us strength to flow to Warrior 3 with the same sense of humility, still open, even with the hands interlaced behind the back, ready to accept the challenge and be with it. The exhale lands the right foot back on the ground, finding the open stand of the legs to support us when we become strong warriors. Breathing in, Virabhadrasana 1, and returning with determination to Warrior 3, this time with arms and gaze steady ahead. Stepping the right foot way back when we exhale, and we feel the inner power in the center, inhaling life into Warrior 2. Dancing again, reaching the left arm up and back, breathing in, then expanding the body with both legs straight and strong. We exhale in Triangle Trikonasana. Noticing the inner sensation in its spaciousness, breathing in, then with fluidity and stability we find Half Moon pose. Left hand grounds us in front and outside of the strongly rooted left foot, embracing what's manifesting within, feeling infinite, breathing in and out. We exhale and step with control the right foot way back, bending the front knee and inhaling in Warrior 2. We will find grace to dance with the breath, inhaling to Reverse Warrior, exhaling and stretching to side angle with the left elbow gently touching the strong bent left knee. The right arm reaches above the head. We inhale and the wave of the exhale brings us back to Warrior 2. We will stay with the awareness to the spaciousness within and around us. Stepping the feet wide apart and parallel, we'll inhale with the hands together in Namaste behind the back, folding when we exhale, surrendering here. Then taking a deep inhale, reaching the palms up, exhale in mountain. Feel the grounding of the pose when we breathe in, reaching the arms up to the sky. Pose, feel, absorb the stillness before allowing the arms to open and return slowly down together with the exhale. Inhale with arms up, palms touch above the head. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, stretch the spine to the horizon. Exhale and calmly fold. Place the hands on the ground and float to plank. Then exhale, release the body all the way down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale and find down dog. Sensing the stability of the pose. Before we challenge it again, we inhale with the right leg up, and on the exhale, we will step it outside of the stretched left leg, landing in Wild Thing pose. We inhale back to center, slowly and mindfully, returning to down dog. Exhale there before we go and explore what Wild Thing pose will offer us when we switch sides, noticing its openness, its vulnerability, but also its joyful acceptance, as if asking us to embrace it all here. Time to rest in child's pose for a brief moment, merging with the quietness of the breath. We recharge before moving again, slithering forward in cobra. Inhale there, and then release the body when we exhale, keeping the hands in cobra position when we lift the right leg up and bring the left foot to support the right knee. Check with your body, what does it feel in this modified grasshopper pose? Letting go of it with the exhale, we will take a breath in cobra, and then we will observe our modified grasshopper with the left leg in the air and right foot supporting it, open to the pose and the experience it gives us. We let go of the pose, and the inhale stretches the spine up to cobra. When we exhale, we will reach the arms behind the back, interlacing the fingers to inhale and feel the full strength of Shavasana when both legs are up together. We release and prepare for one more deep stretch of the body, this time in Dhanurasana, holding the ankles from outside and lifting up, noticing what all these poses open, stretching the spine and challenging a bit the balance give us. Relax on the ground, move to child's pose, and either stay there or, if you wish, stretch and exhale in down dog. We ground ourselves there through the posture itself and also through the steadiness of the breath. We take a breath in first before stepping the feet to the hands with the exhale, breathing in to stretch the spine halfway, exhale and fold, inhale, lifting the body all the way up as if this is the very first time we reach the arms up until the palms touch, exhale, bringing inner peace to your heart. Steady and grounded, we move to grow the roots of our tree pose. We'll start balancing on the right foot first, finding stability by focusing the gaze, stepping the left foot where we can sustain the balance and finding ease in the pose. Then growing our branches up, open, receptive, feeling the flow of the breath within, and just becoming one with it. We'll touch the palms together above the head before releasing and then exploring how our tree will grow healthy and full of life when we ground it with deep roots on the left side. We notice the difference between the sides without judgment, with acceptance, embracing the moment which is potent with all the elements dancing within and around us. Can we sense them? Can we dance with them? Touch your palms together and slowly and mindfully return to standing. We will transform ourselves into a mighty bird in a moment, getting ready for eagle pose, wrapping the right leg over the left, finding position of the foot outside of the left calf or behind it, then hug the right arm under the left until the palms touch. Sit deeper into the pose and fold if you wish, strong as the mythical Garuda bird. The inhale returns our nesting eagle up. We relax the arms and the legs before switching sides. We'll do the same on the other side. Wrap the left leg over the right. Make sure that the right leg, the standing leg, is bent. And then find the embrace for the arms. Find your center, the steadiness of the pose before allowing our eagle to rest in the nest, keeping our focus strong, and through the fluidity of the breath, we rise up and let go of the pose. Here we are with both feet finally on the ground. Let's celebrate this moment. Inhale and then bow to it with the next exhale. reach the spine to the horizon, open to the inhale, then release it all and sit on the ground. Finding our strong center again, we open the sails of our boat pose. First, holding the legs under the knees with the right arm, we twist to the left. Then the left arm supports the legs and we open the right arm to the right. We'll invite the body to stretch. The legs lift up first and then we'll walk the hands further behind the back, the fingers face away from the body, embracing the openness of this stretch, feeling the invigorating energy infusing us here. Grounding ourselves again, ready to flow with the calmness of the breath. We prepare for bridge pose, bending the knees, feet parallel close to the sitting bones. With the inhale, the hips and the arms flow up until the arms touch the earth above the head. The exhale brings them back down with a sense of calmness and relaxation. We'll flow them up one more time with the inhale. On the exhale, the arms reach under the back, interlacing the fingers and giving ourselves refreshing uplift before releasing the pose. We may lift to one more bridge on the next breath, or we may take a deeper back bend in wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Let's notice through the lens of the 5 elements how much vigor is there in the bend. We invite it in as open to it as one's body can be. It flows between the rooted feet and hands through the upward arching spine. There is vigor in the breath that wraps it all together, and we stay with it and let it flow within. Releasing the body down, we stretch the legs together, grounding the palms under the sitting bones and also the elbows on both sides, giving shape of our fish pose to open the gills, arching the spine up until the crown of the head touches the earth. Grounding firmly the spine and the arms next to the body, we'll keep the legs together and lift them above the head in plow pose, halasana. Aware of our strong center, we guide the flexed toes to touch the ground behind. The breath flows steadily in and out, and keeping attuned to its rhythm, we mindfully place the hands to support the lower back, the elbows on the ground, giving the body the structure, the foundation we need to lift to shoulder stand. It's another pose filled with sensations, all the 5 elements manifesting through it. It's supported and grounding, which allows the breath to flow unabridged. And there is uplifting sense of weightlessness here. Keeping vibrant all the sensations we cultivated today, we slowly and mindfully find comfort and ease in the last pose in our practice, Shavasana. Surrendering. In stillness, we become one with the fluidity of the breath, with the inviting warmth that we created within, merging with the space in and around, safe and gentle, and allowing quiet sense of joy to bundle it all together until we turn into peace. Namaste.